Good day. Welcome to another video, Atari 8-bit gameplay video by me, Robert. So today I have for you the Atari conversion from 1982 of the Namco arcade game, originally called Pac-Man, but changed to Pac-Man for English-speaking territories and presumably other places. Look at that, it's even got sort of the attract screen of the, or at least one of the attract screens of the arcade game. What do we got here? Select for 2 players, so select 1, 2, we'll stick with 1, and a difficulty setting with the option key, and that's, wow, lots of options there. Cherry being the first one, I think, the lowest one, no doubt. So here we go, let's have a look. I don't know that I ever played this back in the day. I don't really remember it, so let's find out together. Ah, good. Sound is very much like the arcade. The sort of a siren sound in the background, the eating of the dots, I guess they're called, sound is pretty similar. We've got the bonus item sound. I think that's a little different in pitch, but similar. Interesting. The animation on the sprites is different. Not bad. Okay, sounds when you consume a ghost is I'm gonna say a little different, but not bad. And the sound when they flee is very much similar, I think. Alright, well, Pac-Man, assuming I would assume most people are familiar with Pac-Man, and I'm stuck. Ooh, got away. In any case, you're running around this maze, which stays the same always, which it was, I'm going to say, the first game of this, what sort of became a genre in a way. Okay, trapped myself there. Oh, nice, and the animation and death sounds are very similar. Yeah, this is very much reminiscent of the arcade, or I'm going to say it's a good conversion of the arcade. The control is smooth. I'm using keyboard because my analog joystick wouldn't probably serve me well in this case, as I do for most games, not all, but most. You know, when I start playing some shoot 'em ups, I'm sure it'll. Oh, that was cheap. That was cheap. Okay, I guess the collision detection for the power pellets is slightly different. So that would be a timing thing to get used to. Yeah, right. So I was going to point out that the aspect ratio is, as is common for these arcade conversions, where the monitors were rotated 90 degrees for the arcade cabinets. I mean, not every cabinet was like that, but a lot of them were. The aspect ratio has been changed for the home conversion, presumably to fill up more of the screen area. Extra man at 10,000. I think that's it. I think that's the only extra man you get in Pac-Man. I don't know if that's going to hold true for this home version or not. And as usual, take most things I say with a grain of salt. I could easily be wrong. Ghosts have sped up, very much as they do in the arcade. There are people in the world who can play this arcade game to the point where it actually crashes, and that point is where the level counter hits the maximum for an 8-bit value, which is 256 or 200 255, I guess, to be more technically accurate. No, it's 256. Anyway, when it rolls over, 0 to 255. Sorry, thinking about my binary math and binary numbers. So I think the maximum value that can be held, there are 256 values, but they run from 0 to 255. So anyway, when you wrap over the game to level 256, the level counter overflows the memory that was allocated for it, and overwrites something in the game that matters, and it crashes with sort of a half maze, half gibberish screen, if I'm not mistaken. That's a pretty loud volume on that animation, but the fact that the animation is there is a testament to the level of detail that's been paid to this conversion. That's great. Great to see that. And I'm gonna get stuck. Okay, one more Pac-Man, one more Pac-Man. I'll play this out. There's not much more to this game other than how long you can survive. I was never a master. I was never a master of this game. I was never terrible at it, but never a master. So there you go. Well, that is quite a competent home conversion. What were my options? Oh, I could ramp up the difficulty. 1 or 2 players. Right. Hey, why not? Just for fun. I think key was the highest one that was available. I can check that in a minute. Let's have a go on key level, key difficulty. Oh, look at that. So the Pac-Man himself moves. The player... Oop, I meant to go down and flung my finger up to the wrong key. The Pac-Man is moving a lot faster, as are the ghosts, which means you have to react a little more quickly, but because this... oh my goodness. Alright, well, it's considerably harder. You have to react more quickly, obviously, when everything's moving faster. Oh, how much is the key worth? 5,000 points, oh yeah. Couple of those and I'll be at the... I'll get the high score. I believe you can only get 2 bonus items per level, per maze. Ooh, the ghosts aren't gonna... Oh, okay. Not very long. They do not turn blue and are consumable for very long in this level. Long enough, they reverse direction though, and they run away from you, so that's really the main thing. Oh! 12k. Oh, I did get an extra player for 10,000, so not quite the last, not quite the end of my game. That's the end of my game. That was not too well played there. I think I could do better. However, I don't think I will subject you to watching me play this one more time. I don't know that there's much more to be seen on this. I don't think so. Yeah, just the difficulty. But the fact that you can select the difficulty is kind of nice. So you can challenge the higher levels without having to play through from the beginning and get good enough to get there on your own steam right from the scratch, and means you don't have to play a 20-minute game every time you maybe want to try a higher level. So that is Pac-Man, converted or at least published by Atari for their own line of computers. Bonus Pac-Man for 10,000. Yes, okay. Alright, well I appreciate you watching. I hope you got some enjoyment out of this, and take care of yourself. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.